Hey guys, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. I am not in my typical element, as you can tell. Probably my little fleur-de-lis is missing and my background's a little different. I am with my daughter in North Louisiana, and for all of you who have commented and sent us well wishes, she is doing fine. She had a little procedure done this week, and I'm here trying to help her while she's healing. So everything went well, and thank you so much for sending us prayers and thoughts. I really do appreciate that. Anyway, I thought today we would do a little harvesting of some magazine images. I came across, well, for her, I actually created a little gift basket of some ephemera and different things and put together a little package it had a glue book and some ephemera, and it also had some like coloring books, adult coloring books, and some color pencils and markers and things like that. And she's really been enjoying that while she's been in the bed. She doesn't like to just sit around. She has to be doing something all the time, and this is really helping her. So I thought, I brought my glue book too, so the two of us could do it together. But I thought, well, let me just turn the video on real quick and let's go over some of the things. If you haven't seen my video before of how I do harvesting and how I organize those images, I thought I'd just go ahead and reshare that, because I have a lot of new followers, believe it or not. I'm so excited. I'm amazed. And so I really am just blown away by the fact that you guys keep coming back. So I appreciate it. Anyway, I again do not have an original thought typically. So what I am doing is the Gail Augustinelli method of harvesting magazine images and even organizing them. I'm going to try, like I said, this is not my typical setup, so I apologize. Let me try and zoom you out a little bit. As you can see, we've got a little bit going on here, but I take a binder. I use a binder when I harvest images from a magazine, and then I just have sheet protectors that I put just a piece of paper in, and I wrote categories down that made sense for me. You can make these categories any way you can do this any way you want, right? That's the beauty of junk journaling. We can do this any way we want. When I saw Gail do this, I thought that would probably work for me. Now, we'll tell you, some of my categories are getting a little bit big, and I feel like I'm going to have to break them up and kind of reorganize, and that's okay too. But you can see I have animals. In fact, I wrote a little list here. This is my index. This is just something I did last night real quick. You can see here what my index is. So animals, beach, and it's all alphabetized. I have an international category, kids, letters like the alphabet letters, people 1 and people 2. That one I'm going to have to work on. Some of my people are vintage people. Some are like that's what I'm thinking anyway. I would split that category up into vintage people, and then I would also have a category for famous people. I hate to call them movie stars, or because it can be like singers, actresses, comedians, people that we kind of see out in the spotlight kind of people. So that I have. There's one, however, that was quite large, and I was trying to think of what it was. It was pretty big. I have one specific to Louisiana, too. You guys know I'm sourcing for a Louisiana journal. I'm getting really excited about that one. I can't wait. I have no idea how I'm going to put it together. Haven't even gotten nearly that far yet with it, but I am getting excited about that one. But there was one, I'm trying to remember which one it was that was so large that I thought, oh, you're going to have to do something with this one. Now I don't remember. I went phrases. Was it yes, that's it, phrases. And this is like my favorite category, but y'all, it's out of control. So I don't know how I would split that up or make that more specific, because it's just that. It's phrases, green and serene, ask. Well, this ask, I also have a words one, like, and it's just single words like that. The color issue. I mean, how am I going to remember all that? Page turner. I don't know, rise and shine. If you guys have any suggestions at all, please leave it in the comments for me, because my brain hurts when I start thinking about that one. I don't know. But anyway, that's how I am categorizing them or organizing them at this time. Now, you can see this is my glue book. It was actually one of those art journals that you pick up at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I didn't pick this up. I found this at the Goodwill along with a few others, and I picked up every one they had, because the Goodwill prices that I have here in Southern Louisiana right now, the paperbacks are $8 for $1. So, I mean, you can't beat that. And I just glued, some paper on the top and just, did my put a little zhuzh on it, I guess. And so I just did my first page. Nothing too exciting, but I am practicing collage. This is my way of practicing collage. This, and I'll tell you another thing that I'm doing that's helping with my collage efforts, because I don't feel like I'm any good at it. It is not something that my brain understands. I love it though. Don't get me wrong. When I see all of you out there do it and other creators do it, I am fascinated by it. I love it. Brittany Blinger, I think is her channel name. The glue books that she does are so fun. They're just fun. And I love her collage work, but my brain doesn't operate like that. But I am teaching myself, and I'm having fun doing it. But another thing that helps me in collage is doing fabric clusters and the little paper clusters. Remember what Shabby Dabby Doodah taught us a little while back with the cluster book, the cluster storage book? That was my first attempt at doing that level of paper cluster. And I'm having fun with that. I am. So let's, if you want, stick around and let's just look through these books that I got at the library. So again, I'm just going to mention this resource, and I am sorry for the glare, guys. I know that is not helping things, is it? Let me see if I can turn it and maybe the glare will come off this magazine. I don't know if that's going to help. Let me see what happens if I turn it off, because I think that's going to be, and it may not even be this light, huh? It's my big light. I am so sorry, guys. Let me just step back a second and say this. These magazines are free. I got these free at my local library. Well, not my local library. Like I said, I'm here with my daughter. So I went to the library and I got these magazines. So they were free and available here. Check your local libraries to see if that's an option for you guys. Maybe it's something that you could check into and get these magazines free. I'm trying to adjust my lights as I'm talking to you, so I'm sorry that I'm sounding a little spaced out. Let's see. I'm just going to leave it like this because I think this is better than the glare, even though it's a little dim. So I apologize about that, guys. But anyway, I picked up these are the monthly library-specific magazines, and then I picked up some children's magazines. I love the children's magazines because they have the best fonts and colors, and they're just fun. They're just a lot of fun. So whenever I look through, I guess I'm drawing more to words than I am images, even though I do love the images too. But whenever I see something like this come to our party, I want to just have that whole saying. But this right here, that's so unusual. And him, just as an image, isn't he precious? So see, that's where I struggle, because I want that, but I want this and this too. But if I had to pick out of the two of them, I think I'm going to pick that and him. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Let's try that. Yeah. And then I'm just going to, oops, you know what? I bet that's going to be, okay, that's okay. I like that 75. I have a category for numbers. So what I might do is I might just keep that for that. Yeah, come to our party. I like that one. And if I wanted to, I could use the duck instead if it was something like that. But I'll probably use come to our party. And then him, I'm just going to kind of, not fussy cut, but I'm just going to cut him down. And I will put him in my children's section. I have I call it kids. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's so cute. Oh, I see. He's carrying an eggplant. Okay. All right. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Father's Day weekend this weekend. I can't be with my husband. He had to stay behind. He had to work, so kind of missing that. Yeah, but we'll make it up. We're gonna come back up and spend some time with Leslie, our daughter, together soon. So, what are y'all's plans for this weekend? It is miserably hot here in South Louisiana. Oh my, we have had heat advisories. There's been terrible, terrible weather, and from what I understand and have heard, in Alabama too, they've had some pretty bad weather. So I think Miss E and them. From Scrapbooking with Me, live in Alabama. I hope they're all doing well over there. I haven't been keeping up too much with the news, and I really try not to keep up with the news. I kind of tune a lot of that out, but the weather is what I meant. Look, he's an interesting image, isn't he? Let me make sure there's nothing. Oh, that's a color page, but that's okay. I've got a lot of color pages. Yeah, I hope you guys got to see the video of the envelopes that I created, that I made out of color pages. Those were, my daughter absolutely loved those. She thought those were so cute, and they come out so precious. I saw Hazel Annika, I think is how you pronounce her name. I promoted her channel recently, but she showed how to do that with no tools, how to make an envelope. Just basically, it's just the form. Your page just needs to be the form of a square. That's it. And I mass made some envelopes, and that was fantastic. Oh, look at him. I love this. Kindness has power. Believe in the power of yet. I'm not there yet. Oh, that's so cute. See, I'm telling you, kids' magazines have, look, and y'all are going to see me here. This is why I don't do craft with me's, right? Let me do it this way. Let's see. Let's try this. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I like him a lot. I like the word kindness, though, too. Let me do this. Let me do it like this. Yeah, there we go. I hope that all of you out there I hope you all have a wonderful Father's Day, and I hope for all the moms out there who have had to be not only the mom but the dad too in today's world. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful weekend with your kids, and just know you have my utmost respect for having to raise children by yourselves, you know. Let's see what, oh, look how cute these images are. And I'm sorry, I know the camera's shaking because the little table that I have here is shaking. I'm sorry, guys. Look, I love this word surprise. Tell me in the comments below if there are some other resources that you use if you do glue books, because I would be interested. Like I said, this is like my first official glue book that I've made, but I did one other thing. Let me grab it real quick, guys. Hold on. I'm coming. We'll pull out the trusty vision board. If you haven't seen that video, I've created a hashtag. It's hashtag Junk Journal Vision Board. Okay. And so every month we go through and we just take a calendar. That's what I have. If you wanted to take a sheet of paper and do it on a sheet of paper. It doesn't matter. But this is the thought behind it. This is the process or the concept. The concept is you concentrate on what you want to bring into your life for that month. Be intentional about it. Because I know for me, I have become very intentional about a lot of things in my life. This past probably 6, 7, 8 months, I've become very intentional about how I spend my free time. I've become very intentional about what my focus is. And I have become very intentional about having fun at what I'm doing in my free time, right? Because I think that a lot of us get wrapped up in day-to-day stuff, right? And we don't have nearly enough fun. We don't have nearly enough peace in our lives. We're not nearly intentional enough. A lot of us say yes to things that we really don't want to do. I have been known to do that many, 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 many times in my life. So I think that for me, at this point in my life, I wanted to become very intentional. And that's why junk journaling has become so important to me. Junk journaling has taught me that it's okay to be me. Whatever I create is good. It is such an accepting art form, and it's made me believe that there's artists within all of us, even though I've never, ever considered myself artistic, ever. But I created this, and does this look like yours? Nope, and it will never. And that's okay. That's what it's taught me, that it's okay. My pretty doesn't have to look like your pretty, as long as I like it. This is my June's vision board. And as you can see, this is how I do it. I have a little list on the side here. And I intentionally focus on these things. Now, a lot of these things have to do with my YouTube platform. And Instagram and different things, but mainly YouTube. That's the one I'd like to focus on right now. And I'm just going to tell you something, guys. This is the honest truth. Since I started this, there have been things that are happening in the background for me, and this, as it relates to this channel, that would have never happened. I'm just telling you right now, they're incredible opportunities. I'm meeting some absolutely fabulous people. I get to interact with them at a level that I just never thought that I would. You know, I've had a couple of people reach out to me for different things, and it's just not only meant so much to me, and it's been so humbling, but it validates that this works. Your positive intentions work. Your blessings that are meant for you will come to you. Because that's the way it works. That's the way blessings work, right? What is meant for you will come to you. Okay, I'm going to get off my soapbox, but I did want to mention this again in case any of you were thinking about doing the vision board. Please do it. If you don't want to share this online, I get it. Don't do that. Do whatever you're comfortable with, okay? If you want to share it online, share it online. Just use the hashtag. Just use the hashtag so we can all root each other on. We can all be supportive of each other, okay? But if you don't want to do that online, I get it. Believe me, don't do it. If you do, do it. If you want to just put in the comments, like if you don't want to video something and you just want to put in the comments that, hey, I'm doing a July vision board. That's fantastic too. I've had people reach out to me and just do that. And I think that's fabulous. I want to root you on. I want to know you're out there with me and we're intentionally putting down what we want to bring into our lives, all the positive things we want to bring into our lives. And believe it or not, this part is also helping me with my collage because for whatever reason, collage is a struggle for me. But I have already started thinking about July, and that's kind of part of the reason that I'm ripping images tonight, because I've got some ideas that I want to kind of start making my notes on. And I know we're just mid-June and I'm jumping ahead, but I'm just kind of a planner like that. Believe it or not, guys, I'm wound a little tight. So this is why junk journaling is teaching me how to not be wound quite so tight. But anyway, not going to keep y'all any longer. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me and kind of putting up with the noisy background and the humming of the AC and the shaky table and the bad lighting and all that. Thank y'all so much for sticking around. I hope that whatever it is you get to do this weekend, that it's filled with love and laughter and that you get to have fun doing it. So thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll chat soon. Bye-bye.